in the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You've got a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he scoots his way across the sidelines on the return. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll try the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. LSU quick to the line. Looking for space. It's Durham. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Offense facing 4th down.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got a man, it's Daniels. Will not get there, a 4th down stop.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Urasek.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
To the air, it's Beck. Quickly to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Urasek. Touchdown, Georgia! A great catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Takes the handoff. It's Duro. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. LSU right back to the line. On second down, they'll take to the air. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's got his man. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
That's the end of the first quarter. Georgia 7, LSU 0.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Back to the air one more time. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5, than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Got it in the middle, it's Williams. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lacy. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Lets it go to the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense was in cover 2, which means they had 2 safeties playing deep, and they took everything away from the quarterback vertically, forcing him to have to try to check it down. And a great job by the linebacker, jumping the throw and getting the pick.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
To the air on 1st down. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the 1st down yardage. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, LSU!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Snap in the shotgun. He gets into the end zone to convert, and they'll tack on a couple right before the half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. One more snap coming before halftime. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got some room to run. The tag. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead.
That is the score. LSU 15, Georgia 7.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here after the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
To throw, it's Beck. Works the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Georgia going up tempo. They want to just keep throwing it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on the return. At the 20. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just give it...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
He's got it. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's looking to throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks at the first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Beck.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
That keeps the score.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
13.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Lacy. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. LSU 22, Georgia 13.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. LSU quick to the line.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. It's complete on the right side. And it's on the ground. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side.
Ball carried by the leader. Taker of 2. Brings up third down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, LSU! Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
Looking for the two-point try. They'll go to the air. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check